Hi everyone and welcome to my preview of fighting card game which is called Exit 7 Cross from the company Level 99, which is known for his Battlecon games and pixel tactics. This game is more similar to Battlecon with simpler system and larger deck of cards without standees. So this 7 Cross Magic vs Monsters is the part of the second season of Exit fighting system, with season 1 being called Red Horizon. This one is 7 Cross. In season 2 will consist of multiple boxes with 4 fighters. One of them is Magic vs Monsters, which I will open and look at the content, and I will do a short comparison with season 1 cards which I have. Then other boxes would be Church vs Empire, Hunters vs Demons, and Guardians vs Myths. And as said, I will talk only about this one which I own. So let's look what's inside the box. So one of the new things about Wave 2 is that the game comes in a box. Previously it was funny tag box, it wasn't really practical, but this box is really nice. It's nicely made. There's a lot of space for your cards. There are rules. Rules are not changed, it's still this huge sheet of paper. I will have a look at it later in detail. The box has a lot of space for maybe your previous decks of cards in Exit system, and it comes with nice tag boxes for each one of your fighters, which come in this box. So you can make a box and put your cards into it for better transportation. Pretty handy, really nice detail, which comes with season 2. This is one of the changes and improvements. I must say that right at the beginning that the improvements are really obvious, are really good. I didn't find anything that I would consider as a bad thing. So let's have a look at it. So first thing are the rules. The rules are twice as big as the previous Exit Wave 1. This is Exit Wave 1 rules. And this is Wave 2. There are some new gameplay examples. The new thing that came with season 2. There are some changes for the new strike types for tag team. I will not talk about this in detail because I don't play tag team. When you play with 2 decks with 2 fighters, I'm only playing with 1. So, but the changes aren't major. You can read about these double X and ejection strike and cross strike. Then what's interesting and is really new are transformation. I will talk about it a little bit later. So here are the rules, and now let's talk about the changes and fighters. So in this box, Magic vs Monsters, we have four fighters. One is Umina. Yep. Umina, which uses Dreamland. I will talk about it a little bit later. Second fighter is Eugenia. Really nice card. Here is Remilis with her fire attacks. And the last one is Galdred. Okay, so the game is played on the board, which stays those exit cards. They aren't changed. You will put them on the ground to measure distance of your players, and the players are represented by the cards I showed you previously. But I will not talk about how to play. You can find those videos on the page of Level 99 or on YouTube. But what's interesting, and what I will talk more in detail, are the cards. So we've got the character card, which has normal mode, and when you pay the gauge you can switch to the exit mode. This character is pretty interesting, Galdred, because in his exit you can use those values of his attack instead of your used attack cards, but his gauge is pretty expensive, but really interesting to play. Every character comes with overview card of the cards that he has, and speeds, attacks, and range, and guards. So it's really handy to have a look at it or to give it to your opponent to check it. This wasn't in the wave 1, so it's another one of improvements. There we have 14 special cards for each character, and we've got the base attacks like this sweep, spike. Every card comes comes twice, because when you use the same card, when you've got on your hand 2 same cards, then you can improve their statistics. Also use it as exit. I didn't understand it previously, but in this release there are multiple options to use this with cards, because previously we weren't using it during our plays, but now there are possibilities to enhance those exceed attacks, not just normal attacks, so player is motivated to use those exceeds as well. So Remilis, this is her. Really nice card once again. Those exceeds are foiled, so they shine, they look really nice. The art has improved a lot. Here is the card of rules reference, and I will compare it to the first wave rules reference. So this is another improvement. I believe that they look pretty the same, but the font change, contrast change, it's more readable, it's really nice. It's only a small touch, but I believe it's a move to the better, not to the worse. So it's really improvement. Then we will have a look at basic attacks. Previously they are the same like were in the first wave, but the art has changed a lot. Like, look here at the spike, the values for the range and power and speed are bigger, so it's better readable. The colors are more crispy. The texts I believe are more darker, a little bit bigger, better readable. Here's bold, better as well. The icons are a little bit improved, and the art is really amazing. I like this changed art more, so it's another improvement. Then what's the biggest change one of the biggest changes that some of the characters like Eugenia and Umina, they use this special card, like here Wonderland, which with her Exceed mode you can use the Wonderland and use your opponent's discarded card. Discard any cards here before adding a new card. You may strike with the card here. When you do, you have +1 power and +1 speed, and that's what you do. The Cheshire Cat allows you to add discarded cards to this Wonderland, and then you're using them, what adds some variability. It changes the flavor of the game. The same thing comes with Umina, who has Dreamlands, where you can put the cards and use their abilities. You can strike with them. When you strike with this card or a copy of this card, you have stun immunity, or add any cards here to their owner's hand before a new one is placed. When you set an attack, you may seal a card in this area to add all of its before hit and after triggers to your attack. So if you've got some nice before hit and after triggers, you can seal it with this card and then use it afterwards. What's really nice. Then next two fighters do not have those cards, but they've got those really nice Exceed modes. And not just that, I like this ability as well that Galdred has, that once you exceed with this character, you can add with those values to perform this strong attack instead of the attack that you would normally perform. So this is a little bit different. And another change that was introduced with this game is transformation, which is permanent boost for you, which can be triggered two ways. Here is a card with the transformation. Here's the iconography for transformation, and here's the text. It gives you not just continuous boost like previous boost cards, which is discarded after the strike, but it stays there and gives you some improvements to your fighter. Sorry, this. You can have only one of those transformations active, and you can activate it either by performing a successful attack with transformation, or having two transformations in hand and discarding one and activating second copy of this. So this is my overview of Exceed, new Exceed fighting system Wave 2. Magic vs Monsters. I was really surprised with all the improvements that came with that box. More variability, more complex, still not as complex as Battlecon. Nice box, really nice touch with tag boxes. Everything had better graphics, cards were amazing, effects were fun to play. So I'm really looking forward to give this game more plays. We had a lot of fun with it, so I'm looking forward to this one and other boxes, new fighters with the Wave 2 from level 99, whose games I enjoy really much. Thank you for watching and see you next time.